All right, good afternoon, YouTube. Yeah, it is 2:30 in the afternoon, so I am here in my office. And yes, it's been a while, so thank you for bearing with me since I've actually done something live and done something here. We experienced a tragedy in the Laveria's household recently, and we're not going to get into that right now, but for those of you that are aware, or that who knew Maggie, we've not seen her in a while because it's been about 2 weeks since she went to heaven. We had to put her down because she got cancer, and 10 years old, and these things happen. But my team is awesome. They did a huge. They've been taking care of me and done some great things. When I came to the office for the first time, they printed up this really cool picture of her wearing the helmet, and they signed that frame, and so that's hanging here. Kendall Snyder, one of my co-workers here also, she painted this really cool picture of Maggie. You've seen it in my home office where she's it's a picture that Kendall painted from a picture of her, and that's actually her thing. Kendi Art and Amy and Devin and her family pitched in together to get this really cool mural blanket that we have at home. And so lots of love and support from my team here at iFly Virginia Beach, friends and family, from Facebook also, and sending their condolences and such. But we'll probably do like a memorial service type of thing when the time comes for that, because we had her cremated, and we did a private cremation where we have her ashes versus a communal cremation where they cremate several animals at the same time, which would have been more economical. But we wanted her ashes to be able to spread probably over the Atlantic Ocean at some point, maybe by boat or by drone, or it depends. But we're gonna wait for our son to come home to do that. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You know what? I don't know if there's a chat going on right now, so I just realized, and trying something different. It's been a while since I've done a live, and once again, relearning the tools on how to do the job, right? Or how to do this. So let's go into my channel here on the computer, and I set this live stream up on Prism Live on the computer, which then I went into the phone to be the primary, I guess, camera for this, because I've got a really crappy 1080p camera on the computer, and I'm gonna have to probably turn the computer off at some point also, so at least the live stream will continue to go, But let's see if I'm doing this right for one, because Prism Live says that there are no viewers, and I do know that I have at least a few people that get online with me every once in a while as well. So let's go and see if people are actually live with me right now for one, and chit-chatting away, and I just can't see it. And so let's see here. Nobody's in the chat at this time, and that's perfectly fine. 2 people are watching right now, so thank you for watching and enjoying this this unboxing of this monitor that my boss had got for me a few weeks ago. This is the Samsung ViewFinity CJ79. It is on the floor here in this giant box, and we are going to go ahead and open this up and set it up now for the very first time. I am going to reenact the cutting open of the box because I did that already. And if I need to speak a little bit louder, please let me know, because the tunnel is running. I am mic'd up, but hopefully it's not too loud. I shut the door so we don't get any more ambient noise in here, but I do have a return air tower that's on this side of the wall, which is pushing a lot of wind. So let's open this up, yeah? So let's see here. One more check on the chat just to make sure nobody else is on and such, and that way I can address the questions, the greetings, etc., to you guys here. So that goes here, and then let's put this over here also. But yeah, my boss swears by this particular monitor. He really likes using it, and that's really cool to know and hear that, which is why I buy stuff. I like watching and listening to other people's reviews on stuff, you know, on the gear that they get, you know, especially if it's something that I might be interested in getting for myself also. In fact, the tripod that I'm on right now is the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, which is pretty cool. I've got to get used to the controls, and I think it's a settings thing. So if I push down, it makes it tilt up. If I push up, it makes it tilt down. You know, left side, right. So just getting used to which way things go in the in how to control this particular piece of kit. But is this? I wonder also if this is being broadcast at large. Did I put? Yeah, it's public. So well, that's cool. We are streaming right now, so appreciate all of you that are watching and checking this out at this time. Let's see here. It should be going. Yep, it says it's live. So, all right, cool. Take two on the unboxing. Take two because the first try it shut off for some reason. I don't know why it shut off, but it did. Or no, I had my cameras upside down. But yeah, let's get to it, shall we? All right. So, like I said, I cut the box open already, but let's see so you can see this a little bit better. Move you a little closer here. And whoops, wrong way, and there. But this is an ultra-wide monitor. I've never used anything like this before. I'm pretty excited to try this out. I mean, I did have a, if you will, aversion to trying it because I like having double screens. So let's see what's in this bag first. All right. Looks like a mount. Put that over to the side. This is the plug. Ooh, I think I got a white monitor, which is pretty cool because because I might take this home. Let's see, accessory kit. Let's see what's in the accessory kit. Quick setup guide. Cool. We don't need instructions. All right. Oh my gosh. There's lots of words. Quick setup guide. Supposed to be lots of pictures. It could simply be as easy as just plugging things in. So, in this accessory kit box are, ooh, looks like a HDMI cable. Yep, that's the HDMI cable. So, all right, be utilizing that. And then, let's see here also is the other side of the power plug to that power pack and USB-C if we utilize USB-C. This looks like a pretty long cable also. Ooh, it's got a lightning, so it's not just a regular USB-C, it's a USB lightning. All right, put that off to the side there. And let's get this in a better position so you can see this better as I open this up. Ow. And it's a white monitor. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wow, it only said it's actually set up to be looking at the top chat. I want to see the live chat. All right, so there we go. Power dry calcium chloride. Okay. What else is in here? All right, ready? Check it out. Let's back you up some to here. We're gonna look up. Let's clear this area here so you can see this cool monitor. Here. Pretty cool. Give myself some more desk space here and probably back you up some more also and tilt it up some. Wow, this is gigantus. Probably take all the plastic off after, but I'm Filipino, so I never take the plastic off. Pretty cool. It's huge. So what if I were to put this here next to my other? So this is my current setup here. Let's see, switch camera angles. Let's see, rear camera. This is my current setup. As you can see here, I have 2 monitors set up here. All right, and my desk setup, keyboard. This is the, what do you call it? My computer, which was built for live streaming indoor skydiving competition a few years ago, and a very good computer that my IT guy Dexter built for us, which was sitting in the closet since we decided to no longer do competitions, and I thought I'm going to use it. And so I did and started utilizing it. But let's open up the rest of the stuff here and get things plugged in and set up and see how this works. Yeah, if you're just chiming in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're from if you're new to the channel, new to me. But let's see here. This is a pretty cool looking monitor. Thunderbolt. That is a giant power pack also. So, I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory where stuff goes and such, but so now I have 3 monitors to use. DC. This power pack goes here like that. HDMI in, display port in. Alright, so if this goes here like this. So check out the back. This is the cover that was here. So this will go here like so. And then it's HDMI is what we'll use, and what I'll probably just end up doing is just using one of those, what do you call it, because I'd still like to have at least 1 monitor set up, or a 3rd monitor set up. I don't know, I'll have 2 monitors at a minimum, because I don't know how to set up 3 monitors on a computer. The most I've ever used was 4, but it was 2 different computers. So, yeah. But pretty cool, huh? And so we'll utilize one of the, just for the sake of just getting things on and tried. So what is this thing for? I guess it's for if I wanted to mount this on the wall. You know? And this looks like it pops off here. Check it out. Let's turn this slightly. Ah, okay. So learning something new with my DJI Osmo Mobile 6. On the rear-facing camera, right, which is this camera right now, right, the selfie camera, the controls on the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 are reversed, versus if the front-facing camera, they're normal. So it's just a train of thought that I have to have. So I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use the HDMI that's already plugged in over there to plug it up. But check this out. There's a little arrow here. Show this to you close up. Rear camera. Reverse rear camera. So right here there is a little arrow right here, which tells me I can pop that off. So yeah, it's like peeling off. Let's do this from a distance. Front, back to rear facing, front facing camera here. Coach Irene the Adventurer, thanks for joining. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. I see, I'm reading the chat over here. Mega love, shout out to you as well. Got a new monitor, as you can see here, and I'm setting this up. I'm here at work, all right? And so let's pop this cover off. And I think it's just to hide cords, which is pretty cool. So that does that there. I guess I could pop this top off here too. I mean, all right, no, it does like this. So it hides the cord and cable behind. That's pretty cool, right? Shout out, Paul. Yes, indeed. Mega love, shout out to you as well. Yeah, this is a pretty cool monitor setup here, you know. So we're just gonna put that back into place. That's cool, you know. So hide my cables, like so. I'm gonna use the cable that's there also to set it up. So let's go ahead and do that. But let's get this a little bit out of the, it's in the way, this gigantic box. So we're gonna do like this, just move it over. All right, let's see. So we're gonna unplug this and move this off to the side. My old monitor, and I'll have it all set up better another time. I'm just interested in getting this set up now, you know, because I'm impatient. I want it now. Wow, that's huge. It's awesome. Move it down. And let's plug it in. I've got a power strip over here. And I'll get all the wires and all these things set up appropriately at some point. Oh no! Spilled my coffee. All right, so let's turn the monitor on. That must be the power button there. Assuming that's the power button. I see a blue light. I guess that's why you should read the instruction manual, right? Let's see what the instructions say about turning it on. But wow, this thing is huge. Coach Irene, so what is new with you? Clean up this spilled coffee here. Just a little bit. It's good it's not a lot. It's not the first time that's happened. I spilled lots of coffee in this office. Okay, put that off to the side there. I'm gonna have to move all this stuff to the left. There's a thank you cards, my peanut butter. Put that away. And then this stuff. Alright, I didn't mean to move it over that much, so that's cool. Alright, so now let's get this thing turned on. Did I close up the quick start guide in the I don't see any power buttons on the sides. So odd. Maybe I need my glasses on. That's why. That's a screw. It's usually pretty easy to find. There it is. All right. I just couldn't feel it. I went like this. I was too low. So right there. So press that. The blue light went off, so it should be powering on for the first time right now. Yep, HDMI 1. And in the interest of keeping things the same, I'm going to lower that there. And I just dropped that cord. Let's see, maybe I need to do a setup on my display monitor here. So let's do this here, minimize these, right click, display settings, checking signal cable, HDMI 1. Let's see, display, and we'll go from there. So what is new with you, Miss Irene? Thank you for joining. It's trash. Goes over here underneath. Change the size of text and apps. 1020 by 1020. Landscape, multiple displays. Detect, then detect another display. So maybe I just need to restart the computer so it recognizes this. I mean, oh. You know what? I didn't I need to plug the computer in to the computer, into the monitor. Knucklehead. There you go. HDMI 1 plugged in, and yep, super all stretched out right now. So setup guide, the optimal resolution for this monitor is as follows. Use the web setting to set the resolution on your PC. Current resolution is 3440. Alright, then so let's see, that's not the right resolution. And I'm basically just doing some, as you can see here when you first plug it in, it's all based on what is resolution wise, and I don't seem to have that setting available to me. Advanced scaling settings, custom scaling. So I'm on my current monitor here. Alright, so alright, so detect or identify. So this is 1, this is 2. We need to switch them around like that and apply. So now I go straight across, and then let's go ahead and try something here. Yep, landscape orientation, extend these displays. Good. Connect to a wireless display. No. But yeah, we're just figuring things out, you know. Make it happen. Close. Display settings. Display. Resolution, there it is. So what I'm looking at here, so display, I could flip this around. So this is 1, this is 2. So you can see number 1, and then number 2 is on the other one there. And then let's see, display. So it's all stretched out because I need to change the, let's just do 100%. It's still kind of stretchy outy, huh? Multiple landscape flipped, portrait. It's the resolution that I need to change, but it does not have the right resolution. Keep changes. Let's see what that looks like. It still looks all stretchy. Does it look blurry? And the blurriness is probably a result of just me, my old eyes. Right. So let's see. Multiple displays. Extend these displays. Make this my main display. Sure. And then let's see. Advanced display settings. Okay. And refresh rate. Nope. Display adapter properties for display 1. Oh, this is working properly. Monitor. Yeah. Alright, well, I've got some research to do to figure this thing out, you know. But as you can see, this is the new monitor. It's set up here in my office. It's gigantus. Meaning it's big, right? But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure this all out, and I'll have this set up so that you can see the full product of what this all looks like here shortly, because I think it's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. How do I, because the resolution is not right yet. What did it say to do? Let's see, display settings. It wants it to be 3440, but it's not even an option for me here. And maybe it's simply I need something different in my computer for me to be able to utilize the fullness, to get the full benefit of a monitor like this. So interesting to say the least. Coach Irene, I wonder, how is the audio? Can you hear me pretty well? Is there a lot of background noise? I wonder if you're still there. I wonder what it sounds like on your end, because I cannot see or hear what you hear or don't hear. You know, but this is the new monitor. View, new display settings. And yeah, it looks, everything is super wide and spread out. It's not as bad as it was before when it was on the display resolution, when it was, let's see what this one says, 1920. See, the optimal resolution for this monitor is as follows: 3440 by 1440, 50 megahertz. Use the above settings to set the resolution for your PC. Current resolution is 1920. Okay. So maybe I need to install a new driver. You know, I'm not sure. Show only on one. Revert. And then let's see. But if you're in the chat, you're watching this, you know, if you've got an idea and know exactly what I need to do, then please let me know. End my suffering of trying to figure this out, because yeah, clearly I don't know what to do. Trying to figure this all out, you know. So, and as always, I certainly appreciate your input. Because what do we say, right? Feedback is a gift. What happened to Prism Live on my computer here? It's like it shut off or something. I'm still Prism Live on the... I thought it was on. There, okay, there's Prism Live. Live Studio. I guess I don't need Prism Live on the computer itself. All I need is it on my phone, which is what I'm live streaming with you through. So, right, I guess let's just Google it and find out what needs to happen. So we will go to, where do we go to? How can I figure this out? Huh. All right, let's just open up a Windows and play with it from there. See, yeah, it still looks all stretched out to me. Yeah, it's all stretchy. To set up ultra-wide monitor on PC. It's a good question, right? Settings, video, make sure widescreen is enabled, change to windowed mode, change resolution 2560 by 1440, manually increase the width of the window by dragging it until it looks right. Right-click taskbar, change taskbar behavior, automatically hide the taskbar. How do I adjust my widescreen monitor? Stay in or open display settings. Open display settings. Scroll to scale and layout. All right, so display settings. Open your display settings. Scroll to scale and layout. Scale and layout. I don't see a scale and layout here. Oh, there it is. Find display resolution. Display resolution. Then choose an option you place to the one that's marked recommended. So it recommends this one. Keep changes. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Does Windows support ultrawide monitor? Head to settings, start menu, then choose system display and see your options. All right. Settings, system. That's not it. What do I need to do again? Advanced display settings. Okay, so we need to go to advanced display settings. Alright, so let Windows try to fix apps are not blurry. Yeah, it's blurry to me. Enter custom scaling. Alright. Where is it? Advanced display settings. Advanced scaling. Advanced display settings. Okay, this is the new one here. And refresh rate, let's go 50 hertz. Keep changes. And then we also need to do the, let's see, display adapter properties, driver, update the driver. Oops, back. Search, okay. Best driver's already installed. So I changed it to 50 hertz from 60. And then let's go back to see if it gives me the option to change. Nope, it's still 1920. If I change it to this, that actually looks better, but it's not like the other screen. I mean, I'm going from one to the other. It's not where I want it to be. What's landscape flip mean? All right, so this is what landscape flips mean. It flipped it upside down. Let's see. So revert. All right, and what if I do to portrait? All right, so it makes it so I can flip it on its end like so. We don't want to do that. Good. 150%. Looks a little bit better. Recommended. I'm doing the recommended settings, but it's still all, you know. Recommended scaling settings. Enter custom scaling size between 100 and 500%. What's nice about it being at 150% for me right now, I can actually read this without putting my glasses on. Does Windows 10 not support 2560 by 1080 resolution? I cannot select this anywhere in the settings, nor the properties of the monitors. I tried installing drivers without luck. No, that's not what I want to see. I don't want to read a blog. I just want to see how to do this, right? So figuring it out. Rearrange your displays. That's good. Night light off. Okay. Windows HD. Color looks good. 175. Let's see what that looks like. Everything's big. But we don't want to do that either. What if I were to scale it back down to 100%? What if I were to turn the computer off and on again, and maybe it needs to do a restart? So we're gonna try that. Restart. All right, so we're restarting the computer right now. We'll figure it out. It's coming along. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So tell me what's new with you, Coach Irene, and anybody in the chat that is interested in chit-chatting away, because I've got so much to, you know, share, talk about, I guess, you know, but at the same time, don't really want to share or talk too much, you know. So, but always interested to having a discussion, you know, and go from there. But yeah, the whole idea of, for one, having multiple monitors, or yeah, for one, multiple monitors, is to simply be more productive. You know, be more productive in my work, be more productive in the things that I do, and allows me to look at several different things at the same time. So this looks okay. Current resolution is 1920 by 1080. Optimal resolution is 3440 by 1440. So that's what I need to get to. How do I get to that? Because you can see stuff stretched out right now, right? Allow me to get this for a moment. I fly Virginia Beach. This is Jason. Hey, David. Good afternoon. How are you? Good. I do not, but that's awesome. Yeah, had I known, I'm about to go into a meeting here. But okay. Yeah, the front desk, I'll take care of it. Okay. Possibly. I mean, the funny thing is, when we're working and using them, right, we don't need to hear anything. We don't, you're saying you could still hear? Yeah, we don't need to hear anything, because we all communicate by hand signals anyway. But you're welcome to leave them here for us if you want us to test them out to see, you know, but I just know that we're creatures of habit. We know what we like, you know, and they may say, yeah, we don't have a need for something like that. But maybe some will do, you know. Maybe some will say, we love this idea, you know. All right, cool, then I'll order some. Yeah, no. I guess when they're down there, tell them to put a label on it for testing, and I will only give it to certain people that are good at testing like that, if you will, if that makes sense. Awesome. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Nope, I'm still here. I said thank you, David. I appreciate you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Yep, bye. All right, cool. So, whew. Let's see. Yeah, I spilled coffee and it absorbed into my my mouse pad. This is actually a picture of my son and I when he was a little bottle. So we gotta let that dry out over there. But let's see. Let's see if my display settings and options have changed. Changing, fixing, screen flickering. Nope, it's just this here. I need to get it to 3440. Keep changes, but maybe I'll just have to live with this the way it is. I don't like it, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. What do you think, YouTube? I guess because of the way this is set up right now, I don't like it, you know, because I can't get the resolution option for 3440 by 1440 because it's ultra wide. Yeah, when I look at the two, I mean the icon differences between the two, you know, I mean it's, look here, I'll show you. You can see a marked difference between the two, you know. I know my desk is messy, but it's very slight, but when you're sitting in front of it all day long, you know. Let's see, front facing. Oops. The controls reverse when you're in this camera mode here, like so. But all right. And maybe what I need to do is unplug the other one. What if I were to turn this monitor off? Will it give me the option to go 3440 on this monitor here? Display settings. If I were to completely unplug it from the computer, where it's not even available to me. No, that's not even. That's on frickin' DVI connection. The computer. That's funny. So let's try that. So now we no longer have that monitor available to me. Interesting. So it gives me the option now for 2560 by 1040. Which looks more normal. Minimize. You know, it looks better. It's not quite 3440 by 1440, but it does look much better. Let's go back to 2560. Keep changes. This looks normal-ish. This is what's recommended. This looks more normal. This is just zoomed in 150% just now. Display settings, 100%. But it doesn't give me the option to go 3440. Revert, don't like that one. Now everything looks squished though, using the recommended 2560 by 1440. Keep changes. This looks more. This is the most normal of of the options. But I'm only able to do that with the other monitor not connected. Interesting. Close. Alright, so let's do this. Let's turn the computer off and on again. And maybe that option will become available to me. Okay. Oh, I did shut down instead of restart. So once it shuts down, we'll go ahead and turn it back on again. And so the idea of having multiple monitors is, of course, to have the ability to have the, see more things on screen or on two separate screens. This ultra-wide turns basically into two screens. There it goes. Close that, close that. And no. Maximized. So if I were to put this over here, let's open up this window there. Put this over, yeah, I don't like it because it's all stretched out. But I have two monitors effectively on one monitor. And it still looks normal. It doesn't look like it's squished if you were to do this on two different monitors. So effectively speaking, I have two monitors in front of me. But the problem is that everything looks squishy. But let's see if I have that ability to change that setting here now. Come on. Nope, 3440 by 1440 is not available to me. Advanced scaling options, it recommends 100, which is fine, and it does recommend 2560 by 1080, but keep changes, which this actually looks more normal than the other setting. Now what if I were to plug the other monitor back in? Will it allow me to have 2560 by 1080? On one monitor? And that's the question. I want to have two different resolutions on two different monitors. So, in other words, segregate the settings. So plugging that in, yeah, change the settings again, as you can see here. Yeah. So, all right, I've got some things to figure out. But the real question is, does it give you a wider field of view when playing Fortnite? Dude, have you read my mind? I want to take it home and test it out at home. You're right, that is the real question. And I actually, I read something that I don't know that it gives you a wider field of view, but the problem with my giant screen that I'm using right now at home is that because it's so big, I can't read what's over here because I actually got to move my head to go look in this corner here, So that's awesome, Ted. It's so funny, but great question, and that's what's most important. In fact, Ted, I need to give you what do you call it? give you a jacket here. There you go. But it's all fat. Yo, these letters are fat in comparison to my other screen here, you know? That is the most important question, Ted. I 100% agree with you. And the funny thing is, it's only, I mean, how much was this? What is the, let's click on the link. Clicking on the link takes me over to here. And it says that this monitor was, where's the price at? $300. It's worth it to buy one, send it home, and it's white, you know, which I've got a white setup at home. I have black monitors, but the problem though also at the same time is that, I mean, my monitors at home are, the two of them together are 4 times as expensive as this one monitor. Granted, I bought them 2 years ago and they were top of the line then, because I think I got them for like $750 a piece. The monitors that I'm using right now at home. But yeah, I don't know how to fix this. I got some Googling up to do. What kind of monitor are you guys using at home to do video editing for work? For playing the Fortnite. In fact, it's 3:30 now. I might be getting going here pretty soon. I got my tasks done here at work. I got this thing set up. Probably just call Dexter and ask him, Dexter, if you're watching, fix my computer. You know, because I don't know what is going on with this thing and why it's doing this. But let's see. I've got one more task that I need to finish off with respect to payroll, and that's just to make sure that it's accurate. So, let's see. Would it be in the NVIDIA control panel? So I've got a GeForce 1060 graphics card in here, 1060, GTX 1060 graphics card in this particular computer. I guess I could try to play Fortnite here to see what it looks like here at work. Just so he could see, so I don't have to, you know, save me $300 to bring home. What? What? I'm not doing anything. Let's see. Fortnite, Epic Games. For the sake of testing things out, that's what we're going to do. We're going to test some things out here. So I think the process is for science, exactly. I am a STEM educator after all, right? And you know, we're testing things out. Yeah, it's happening. All right, so let's see. I gotta log into Epic Games. Yeah, I'm doing it. For science, Ted. Exactly, for science. That's awesome. See, great minds think alike. Exactly. I gotta test out this hypothesis. If-then statement. If Fortnite looks good on this monitor, then I'll get one of these monitors for home also. It's so funny. All right, let's see. My boss is watching right now. He's like, "What are you doing?" Bob, you got me this monitor. I got to test it out and make sure it works. And maybe it will work better. All right, where are we? I need to get this. All right, code. Where is my code? The code. All right, where are you, code? Oh, did it send it to my cell phone? Michael wants to get on. I'm still on. Had to restart this live stream because it was sideways / upside down. All right, let's see here. So, all right, where am I? Did it send the code to? Where did it send the code to? Sent to your phone. All right, so it's on my phone. Let's take a quick look at the phone. All right, 1 second. YouTube. All right. Where'd it go? Enter. Okay, and back into the thing. All right, so I'm logged in. Download. Oh, cancel. Epic installer. It's doing the thing. Install. Sure. Yeah, how do I change the resolution? 3440. Maybe Windows 10 just doesn't support ultra wide screen monitors. Maybe or what's happening is that the two, when I put both monitors on at the same time, it doesn't light. Yeah, I mean this other monitor, my old monitor, right? The old monitor, it's old. It's like 7 years old. I got it. It's connected to the computer via DVI right now. You know, so granted that's also because I have only got one HDMI port on the PC itself. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. But I should play some music in the background. But Bob has two monitors and, oh no, he has an ultra wide and another monitor. Maybe I just asked Bob how he has his computer set up also. But we're gonna see how this thing works out with the thing. In fact, on that note, do you want to allow this app? Yes, I do. Oh, Ted, did I tell you? No, you weren't. Yeah, we didn't play last night. I played with JD last night. But, all right, let's see here. We played. We got like second place a couple times last night, and we were just like, "What is going on?" It just wasn't our night to get any dubs. But I played after because just one more game. I wanted to go to bed on a good note, and I finished on with a crown. Legit, like I won it. I didn't pick one up. Well, I guess you can only finish with a crown if you win anyway. So, but you get the point. Let's see. I have a high DPI screen on my laptop. Oh wait, 1 second. I've got a 529 648. Enter. Continue. All right, where is? Oh, two things I wanted to mention also, Ted. Hey, Justin, what's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for hanging out and joining this afternoon. I got this cool super ultra wide, this ultra wide monitor at work, and so just testing it out. I'm having issues right now because I also have this other monitor connected on at the same time, and so when I unplug the old monitor, which is like 7 years old, it reverts back to old resolution. It does not give me the option to do a 3440 by 1440 resolution on the new monitor. When I unplug this from the computer, which is actually connected via DVI to the PC, it gives me then the option to change the resolution to 2560 by 1440. So I probably just need to upgrade this other monitor as well, or have two ultrawides here at work. Now, what I'm doing, if you just saw this other screen where I'm actually downloading, I'm not playing games at work, boss, promise. The door's closed. But what I am doing is, in the interest of science and technology, I'm going to test out, hey, what's going on? Aloha, George. Good to see you, brother. I'm testing out to see how Fortnite looks on this particular monitor. You know, we're playing Arma 3 now. Dang, that's pretty cool. Who was it? Who was on last night? Oh no, it was the other day. Michael, or Cool Cat, said that he and Rigor Mortis are playing Arma 3 also. But that's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool. I'm as much as I think I want to play other games, I want to focus my efforts on getting good at Fortnite, because that's my jam, man. Right? But I see you get on every once in a while playing in the red blue. It's pretty cool. Maybe I'll jump on with you one of these days. In fact, when I get home, I'm gonna play. But where the heck is the thing at? In library. Okay, cool. And let's see here. Okay, install. So I'm installing Fortnite on here right now. Yes, Michael, good afternoon. Check out my new monitor. I'm at work. My boss bought me this cool monitor, this ultrawide, because he swears by it. And of course, my brother had to ask a question: how does Fortnite look on it? So we're gonna find out. You know, in the interest of science, right? Let's see here. Arma 3 is a stuff, Jason. Justin is in the team as well. It's gonna be epic, Jason. Yeah, man. I'm sure it is. Yeah, all three are playing. Plus, we have game lives with Tim on Saturdays. Man. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Arma 3. Is it an Epic Games game? Alright, I thought I saw my brother say something also here as well. So I'm running the two monitors at different resolutions just fine. This is on both Linux and on Windows. Alright, Ted. Windows 10. Alright. Let's see. We need you and your boy brother-in-law and your wife in the PMC. What's PMC, Michael? But, alright, choose your account. Oh man, I gotta figure out my Steam account. Choose your account to continue adding your Steam friends. Sorry, no account found. I forgot how to do this. I did this a while ago. I guess I gotta log into Steam also. Oh, Steam's already on here. All I'm saying is it's a military simulator, and you specifically would be very grateful. And I think that's why I don't like playing Call of Duty, Michael, to be honest with you. You know, having been in the mix, and why I like Fortnite so much, for one. I really don't, you know, I get private military company. Yeah, I don't play those really realistic games, because it's really realistic, you know. It's so. But thank you for the invite. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Or Core, maybe IDK. It's a really badass army game. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I'm not ready to play anything like that right now. I don't watch military movies other than like Top Gun, because that's, you know, way outside of where I worked in the military. You know, was that one movie, Lone Survivor? You know, I think I watched it, but I think I watched a little bit of it, because that hit really close to home for me. And so I don't watch a lot of those military, those kinds of movies, because I mean those are my brothers, you know, and it doesn't interest me. And I guess that's why I guess Arma 3 and Call of Duty don't interest me as well, because I don't know, it's not, I like Fortnite. I like looking like a skeleton or Perseus. I just got that skin last night. I was like, that's cool because he killed me in my in a game that I was playing with JD on, and so Fortnite is stylized game, so it's easy to disconnect from it. Okay, the offer stands, and I respect your decision, and you too, Jason. Thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, so I've not really put it out there, but you guys, as you guys know, yeah, I'm former military. You know, let's see here. In fact, you could probably see it behind me. You could see the very first unit that I was with is right up there on the screen there, and then the last unit that I was with was I was a plank owner for that unit over there, as you can see. It's really hard to see, but yeah, it's I've done several combat deployments, and while I enjoyed fighting, you know, it's not something that I necessarily want to, if you will, relive via video gaming, you know. And yeah, Fortnite is a huge disconnect. As funny as it sounds, I don't like the cartoony characters, you know, but I like that it's cartoon-ish enough that, yeah, it's a great grand disconnect. And I didn't start playing video games until, let's see here, December, you know, with my brother, you know. I'm only here because I'm extremely sexy looking, and I thought I would put myself around some ugly people so that you could feel beautiful too. Right on, Dan. Right on. Dan is awesome. Hey, man, this is the way, right? You know, birds of a feather flock together, right? That's so funny. Good to see you, Dan. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. But, all right, what we're doing now is thank you for your service and your dedication to protecting the freedoms which we all enjoy in the West. Yes, sir. No. And the funny thing is, you know, I mean, I wanted to do that type of work because I thought it would be awesome. And you know what? It was awesome. I really enjoyed that. And if I were to get recalled back onto active duty again in the future, I would go in a heartbeat, you know. And I do the job, and I, you know, flip the switch to put that, you know, to wear that hat again. And so I don't have to worry about that yet, but we'll see, right? All to be determined. Depends on what China wants to do, right? So that is a beautiful sentiment, Dan. I'm welling up. You know, oh man, you guys are awesome. But yeah, I know it's been a while. So I know I've got a whole bunch of people on here. Do you guys remember Maggie? My dog. Yeah. So Maggie went to heaven about 2 weeks ago. I know I don't mean to bring the mood down, but yeah, she's not with me here today. She's not going to be with us, you know, on the live streams going forward because she had cancer, and this was a very, very, you know, quick decision that my wife and I made to, you know, ease her of her suffering. And so, yeah, it's still pretty tough. I think it was April 5th time frame. It was a Friday afternoon. Maggie had her annual exam and, you know, annual physical, and did the blood work, the testing. I went up to, you know, Hampton, Sydney, then Saturday. You know, we got the blood results back, and it had elevated levels in her white blood count cell. WCC's white blood cell count was high, and there were some other abnormalities in her blood work. By Sunday morning, and she was fine. I threw the ball with her, you know, that Friday afternoon after the vet visit. And it's cool because the vet that we have actually the what do you call it? The vet came to the house. You know, it's a mobile vet service. And so, oh, Bill, good afternoon. Good to see you, coast to coast. Yeah. But Golden Paws Mobile Veterinary Service, and that veteran, or that veterinarian, is also a veteran who happens to be my classmate from the Naval Academy. And so she went off to be a veterinarian, and she actually did Maggie's fixing or spaying many years ago, and it was pretty cool because that's how we reconnected. She goes, Laverius, when she saw the chart, I wonder if that's the same as Jason. So I went to go pick Maggie up after that back in 2015. She goes, hey Jason, I'm like, holy cow, Tara, you know. So Dr. Golden started this mobile pet service, and so she basically has this giant RV hospital, you know, and she goes from, you know, home to home, you know, fixing dogs, cats, whatever they have as a veterinarian. But she was at the house, she was in the driveway, she did all the blood work. She actually did an operation on Maggie in our driveway. Awesome veterinarian. So, but the blood work came back by Saturday afternoon, and she wanted to do more tests. But by Sunday morning, and this was really quick, Maggie didn't finish her breakfast, and she always finishes her breakfast. She always finishes her lunch. She licks the bowl clean. She always asks for more, but she didn't finish it. And I thought that was really odd. And so, yeah, we took her. I took her to the urgent care vet, and she said she's really tight in the legs and the muscle and the abdomen, so she's in a lot of pain, which is why she hasn't pooped, or you know, she hasn't gone to the bathroom at all that morning. And Tara wanted to do, what do you call it, ultrasound that day, but she said, let's just try some meds first, right? Hanging with JD. JD, good afternoon. Great playing with you last night. I ended the evening last night with a win after you got off. Took me a couple times to get a crown, but yeah, I finished last night with a crown. But I'm talking a little bit about Maggie. I know you heard the story once already before, but yeah, so I took her to the urgent care vet, and they gave her pain medicine, some really strong pain medicine, to try to allow her to get her to go to the bathroom. So we tried it, but by Monday morning, she still hasn't eaten, and she still hasn't gone to the bathroom. So it's like she hasn't gone to the bathroom because she hasn't eaten, but she's not eating, which is not normal. So then I took her to the ER vet, and that's when they did the ultrasound and x-rays, and they found three nodules. They found 3 nodules in her spleen and 1 large one in her liver. And that, along with the blood work, I brought Maggie back home, and they had recommended that we go see an internal specialist to, you know, do more testing and testing of, you know, I guess an operation to do the thing. And my wife and I know, I mean, we've had dogs before, but with Maggie, we did not want to wait any longer. We wanted to, you know, we knew that she had cancer, you know, and Tara said that, yeah, she suspects cancer without having to do any tests, but looking at all the blood work, and those are the telltale signs, and why the ER doc couldn't just come out and say, we're just going to refer you to, you know, an internal medicine specialist. And so, yeah, no, she was totally guarded. She guarded, you know, her you know, I guess herself from doing any exams. So she wanted to try to press and see, but yeah, Maggie was like, I got abs. You're not getting through these abs. But that Monday afternoon, my wife and I decided to, you know, put her to sleep. And so we called up Laps of Love. They're a company in Chesapeake, and I think they are a group of veterinarians that go to your home, make it a very comfortable setting where the animal is. So we had them put our cat down years ago also, and they came in, and it was a very, you know, very nice, if you will, going away for Maggie, where she came in, she provided the anesthesia, and then the euthanization medicine. And instead of bringing Maggie to the vet where she's already stressed out and us crying there, we just cried with her from Monday all the way until Tuesday afternoon, and she got her wings. She got her wings on that Tuesday afternoon. And of course, you know, that Monday afternoon, I called my boss and let him know that I'm not coming into work. And the team here is awesome. You know, I came into work a few days later because, well, I had to work, you know, and it's helpful. I came in on Wednesday, or maybe it was Thursday. And so I'll show you this picture that they took of Maggie years ago, wearing this helmet, you know, and they made me a card. And when I go home later, Kendall of Kendi Art painted this really cool picture of Maggie, and that's her kind of her side hustle, where she paints portraits of animals, and she has really cool work. In fact, this thing is taking forever to download. It's only at 24%. Let's see here. Oh, I need to plug in the code here for that. That's why it's taking so long. Let's see. What was the other ones? FQQ3W. Let me type this in. FQQ3W. Okay. But yeah. Oh, thank you, brother. I grieve, you know. I mean, I don't necessarily fight the tears back, you know. I well up every once in a while, but that's the extent. I'm not bawling and crying my eyeballs out, you know, like I used to when she first passed. But yeah, but that's life, right? As Frank Sinatra would sing, that's life. And thank you, Joel. Appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you also. And for those of us that have had pests and that have had to let them go, it can be a very, you know, traumatizing thing. But we provided her with a great life. You know, she provided us with a great life. She saved my life. Maggie was actually my service dog. So yeah, talking about, you know, the war, right? I remember when I was at my nephew's graduation from the Naval Academy, they did the 12-gun salute, or they fired off the cannons at the academy, and I went right back to Afghanistan in a heartbeat. And Maggie knew. She jumped on my lap, you know, and we had just got her maybe 4 months earlier, but that's what she was trained to be my service dog. She jumped on my lap and just started licking my face, you know, until I came to and was back in the present. And I remember just, yeah, being, you know, hearing the sound of those cannon blasts at the graduation. And yeah, I was transported back to Afghanistan, you know. And yeah, and it's you know, she's snapped me out of it many times. And I've actually not had a flashback or an episode in a very long time, several years in fact. But she's, you know, she'll be missed. She was a service dog for me, for my wife, for my son, you know. She was very comforting. She loved everybody, which is also why, you know, as weird as that sounds, you know, from a service dog owner's perspective, I never really, if you will, I guess restricted people from petting her, with the exception of when it was COVID time frame, because, you know, COVID, right? When we were out and about, oh, can I pet your dog? No, COVID, right? And if we're just out on the street, oh, can I pet your dog? You know, if it's children, you know, I'll say, well, make sure it's okay with your parents that you're allowed to also, and then shake my hand first, because the process was shake my hand first, get your scent on my hand, and then I'd let Maggie smell it, like, hey, this person's on my hand, it's okay for you, you know, and such. And Steven, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, you know. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. No, it's you're right, it is never easy, but it's life, you know. That's what people say. But yeah, Maggie has been, and Maggie will be missed, that's for sure, you know. And she still is missed, but we're getting through it, you know. And I really appreciate you guys saying so, and you guys are a great support system for me also. I know I have not been on one for a while, and that's part of that, because, I mean, flying my drone in the yard was, I've not had wanted to, because that was kind of a me and Maggie thing to do. She would come outside with me, and you've seen her in the videos, and she'd chase the drone, and she knows not to get near it. She got near it very first time I tried it. She got her face right up close to it, and I had propeller guards on the DJI FPV drone. And she went to snap at it. You could see her teeth like in the camera, but it had, like I said, it had propeller guards on, and so I think the sensors on that drone actually backed itself up away from her, but she was right on it. You could see her teeth, and she was not injured. And so then it became a, hey, you know, she knew to just stay away from it. But yeah, no, that's these things happen, you know, and that's what happens when you have a pet. They are loved ones. They're part of the family. And she will be missed. And so, yeah, the vet came to the house, did the euthanization, you know, while Maggie laid on her couch, because that part of the couch was her couch. And yeah, my wife and I, and you know, I feel horrible for my son though, because we of course we let him know right away when we made the decision on that Monday afternoon. But then, you know, that Tuesday, I mean, who did he have? Probably should have called up some of his friends to let them know that, hey, Severin could use your support if you were not aware that this happened, that he effectively lost, you know, a sister, you know, and his dog too. So thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you, Michael, Joel, Coach Irene, you know, JD, Justin, and just listening, you know, to this a little bit. And I didn't want to necessarily have that discussion yet, you know, but I'm glad that I do, because it's helpful. It's helpful for me to move on, you know, talk about it, you know. I'm finding the story behind, you know, for one, her passing. But as far as this goes, Fortnite's still downloading. For whatever reason, it's taking forever. And it's computers, right? It wants another code. What's going on here? But yeah, what is up with this? This is super odd. FQQ3W. All right, now it's working. I think it took me too long for it to load in, which is what happened there. Okay, I don't care about that, and don't worry about that. But yeah, no, it's a tough thing, and it's part of life. The life of, you know, a pet, if you will, you know, pet owner. And she wasn't just a pet. She was a member of our family, you know. But these things happen, right? Yeah, my wife is, I think she really misses Maggie. Oh, I know she really misses Maggie also, you know. But man, it's still, all right, it's at 37% right now. So it may be a while for it to actually load in for me to do the testing of this. But yeah, I'm curious to see how Fortnite looks on this widescreen monitor, you know. Cool Cat, Maggie was lucky to have had such a great life with you and your family. May fleets of angels sing to thee. Sing thee to they. Rest, beautiful Maggie. Yes, indeed. In fact, there is a really cool picture that I want to edit a little bit, because in fact here, I think I could show it to you guys here. Let's see, how would I show this to you of Maggie? So on the side of our building are a set of wings, and one of my flight instructors took this super cool picture of her in front of those wings. And it's funny because she's looking upwards at the sky. In fact, it's on my phone. Maybe I could just email it to me. Let's try that. Because I don't know how to share, I guess, pictures. Can I do that? Let's see. RTMP media. Okay, media and video and photo. So we'll go to. So I'll show you guys a couple pictures. So here is a photo of Maggie that the team sent to me here. And then here is another photo of, let's close that. Let's find another photo. Nope, doing that again. Nope, that's not it. All right, media. Overheating protection setting, disable effects and filters, apply. Overheating protection applied. Oh, it's getting hot. The phone's getting hot. Odd. Let's take this case off then. And okay. All right. Let's see, media, photos and music. Check out this picture that Kendall painted. No, not that picture. I'm going to show you this picture here. Nope, not that picture. All right, add here. So this is by Kendi Art, and she does a lot of these caricatures. So that the red, white, and blue, she wanted to put red, white, and blue in the picture. All right, that happens to be the Dutch flag, and she didn't realize it when she painted it, which is kind of funny because they're like, "Why'd you put the French flag on there?" And I said, Kendall was telling me the story. Someone had mentioned that. I said, "That's actually not the French flag. The French flag has vertical stripes for one, but this is the Dutch flag." The vertical stripes or the horizontal stripes like that. So that's one picture, and I did take another picture of a tapestry blanket that that my friends made here as well. So let's find that one, photo video, and that is this one here. So check out this blanket. Super cool. Okay, and back. Okay, so I gotta close this first. All right, this one. So there. How do I make that bigger? But that's actually a picture of Maggie in front of the wings before we had them repainted. So, yeah. All right, so just to give you an update on Fortnite on this computer. Close that, open this. Where's the store library? Okay, it says 45%, so not sure how long it's gonna take for it to actually load, but it's loading at this time. Ever so slow. All right, let's see. All right, Maggie, thy ops. Check. To thy rest, beautiful Maggie. Yeah, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, man. But no, she had a great life, and that's what we celebrate, right? That's what we're celebrating, you know, the life that she's had, because she's had a great life for darn sure. You know, but yeah, when I get home later, if you guys want to play some Fortnite with me, well, let's squad up. I know my brother's always in. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday, so heck yeah. But yeah, and I know I wanted to tell you guys a lot sooner also. I just couldn't rip. Today was me ripping off the band-aid of live streaming because at least on this platform. I was live streaming a lot on my gaming channel, if you guys see that, you know. But yeah, and me ripping the band-aid off of me talking a little bit about this as well, you know. So thank you guys, I appreciate you greatly, you know, for listening in and chatting, you know, offering your love and support, because that's what it's all about, right? You know, being there for each other. And I appreciate you guys. It's pretty cool that I've met some really awesome friends, you know, from a distance like this, you know. It's pretty cool, so thank you. Let's see. Where are we? 48% installed. That's so funny. And that's just because, you know, the internet here, it's fast, but I guess this file is just, I don't remember how long it took me to install it when I first installed it at home. But 49%, but it's going. So maybe if I turn off other functions on the computer that's taking up bandwidth, right? Let's see here. And maybe what I'll do is, in the interest of the science for this ultra-wide monitor and Fortnite, because if this looks really awesome to play on here, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get one for home also. And I like it because it's white, even though you can't really see. It's more silver on the front bottom part here, you know. But the majority of my gear, as you saw, is white, you know. So yeah, we've got you. It's okay, and we sympathize with what you're going through. My buddy's family dog was put down after last weekend when she fell ill. I got a call Monday with my mate crying on the phone. That's what we do for each other, right? You know, we listen, and I appreciate you guys listening. You know, listen, support, you know, and yeah, we move on, you know, because that's the best that we can do, right? From any type of tragedy that we'll experience in life. You grieve, we move on, right? Because of course, would Maggie want me to be crying all the time for her? You know, no, of course not. Absolutely not. That's not what she would want from me. You know, that is most definitely not what she would want from me. I'm trying to figure out a way to move the pictures over to the left and right because I want to close that and go from there. Cool. Put this over here, but that's a pretty cool picture, huh? There, you might be able to see that a little bit better, yeah. So, yeah. In fact, here I'll put it in the what do you call it? In the description. Kendall's, what do you call it? It's on Instagram. Her, what do you call it? Her feed, I guess. Instagram, Kendi Art. Nope, that's not it. Let's see here. Search KENDII Art, 2 eyes. Kendi Art. I used to dog sit and take her for walks and even looked after her for a couple weeks when they went on holiday. It's difficult to accept sometimes, and on Tuesday I got another call when the house I read it too soon, Michael. Here, I am editing the, what do you call it? KENDIIART. Save. When the house was quiet on Tuesday morning, and she said it felt strange that Tilly wasn't asking for breakfast. I know. I know that feeling as well. Our house is so quiet now, which is why I think my wife and I are like, I mean, my wife teleworks, you know, and she's like, I'm going to the office. All right, I get it. She doesn't want to be at home by herself, you know. So, yeah, it's tough. It's when we lose, you know, a loved one for sure, but yeah. Yes, we do, you know, and that's part of us being humans and life, and that cycle. And unfortunately, dogs don't live for. And I don't know what it was, what my wife and I were thinking. We were like, I mean, I said to her, I thought Maggie was gonna live with me, live with us until I was 120 years old. What? I must be some type of an idiot, right? Joel, I just got home from work and tuned in, and hearing about Maggie is extremely sad. Please feel free to message me, brother, if you want to talk. Thanks, Joel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. It's tough, that's for sure, you know. And no, I appreciate you guys, and it's neat because you know Maggie also. It was almost, I thought about creating, you know, a channel for her, and the plan was to get a GoPro mounted on her back so you could see Maggie Vision. You know, Maggie FPV, Maggie PV. So it would have been Maggie's MPV, right? Or whatever, you know. And I was like this close to pulling the trigger on getting a harness to mount that on her. And then I thought to myself, oh, I'll just 3D print one. But I never got around to it, you know. But, Michael, so any thoughts of getting another dog, or is it still too early? I haven't got another cat for 4 years after he died. So in 2007, before I moved to New York City, we put down our Jack Russell. And we did not get another dog until 2012, I think it was, so 5 years. So it was 5 years before we got another dog, you know. Part of that was because, I mean, I loved that Jack Russell, you know, and it was a very traumatizing experience for me as far as the euthanization process at the veterinarian at the time. Maggie, you know, and it's not to as a replacement, obviously, you know, it would be a, do I have a need for another service dog? And maybe I do, you know, where I would need to have another one sooner than later, for one. But yeah, you remember that? Brainstorm, Maggie FPV, you know, mounting that camera. And I've seen, you know, dog harnesses that were designed with that arm directly overhead, you know. But no, I don't want to say that it's too soon to, you know, for us to have the discussion about getting another dog, but it would be another Belgian Malinois, and it would be another dog that's already been previously trained. I could go through one of those companies, those nonprofits that give service dogs away. In fact, I was asked a few years ago if I were ready for another service dog, you know. And it's not as a replacement, it would simply be as, you know, for lack of a better term, another addition to the family. It's just that it's so hard, you know, the losses that I don't want to have to deal with again, you know. And yeah, like I said, I don't know, I told my wife, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought she would live with me until we'd live with us until we were 120 years old, you know. So yeah, Michael, I hear you. You know, it's possible. I couldn't possibly see another cat as a replacement either. You know, and so no, and they are not there. You know, other cats would not be replacements. And my wife and I discussed this also. Another animal would simply be because we've got a lot of love to share. You know, and one of the most profound things that I guess on the card that I got from my teammates here, Rob S., he wrote on the card, "Judge a man by how his dog behaves. Maggie was an incredible dog." Indeed. Yeah, Rob was one of my good friends here and flight instructors. And so I never really thought about that, but when we look at other people and how they treat their dogs and how their dogs behave, you know, it's like, interesting. You know, I went to Zach's house yesterday afternoon, and his dogs were running around the house. And I'm not saying that they run around the house, but they were running around the backyard, and they were so friendly with me. And he's got a husky, and husky came right over to me, you know, and I, you know, got down on a knee to pet the dog, and the husky leaned up against me and got its fur all over me. And Zach's like, that dog never does that, especially with dudes. They're very like skittish or standoffish from other guys. And maybe your dog senses that I needed to pet him, you know, because dogs are very intuitive in that way, you know. And when I first Maggie, she imprinted on me. She jumped on my face and was looking at my face and, "Oh, you're my new master. You're my new handler. You're my new dad," you know. And she imprinted on me, you know, bam, within a second. And that's, you know, from a service dog and handler's perspective, you know, the trainer that trained Maggie how to be a service dog said that's exactly what he was looking for and hoping for when he first introduced her to me. I sent him to dog handler school when we were active duty together years ago, when we were at SEAL Team 18, and he got out, opened up his own dog handler business. And so I called him up. I said, "Hey, Navy prescribed me a service dog. What do you got on stock? I'll pay for one. You know, I don't want to wait." And so he's like, because the waiting period was like a year and a half. And so he, let's see here. Would you say there's nothing you can do about it? Dogs will only live so long. Yeah, that's another reason why they're so valuable and precious. Yeah, I googled it. I was curious to know what is the lifespan for Belgian Malinois, and it's 10 to 14 years. And Maggie was 10 years old. You know, Michael, judge man by how his dog behaves. Is that why Elton John's dog was into sniffing my ball? No bad timing at all. Hey man, this is what we do. We joke, we laugh, you know. For sure. You know, maybe. It's weird how things happen. My brother's dog just had puppies. 9 puppies, but 2 ended up dying. Yeah, you know, I mean, and how did they die? You know, maybe those particular dogs were simply weak, you know, but that's the cycle, right? That's what they do. They pass too early, for sure. You know, they do pass too early, you know. And so yes, will we get another dog? In fact, I've had 2 people already ask me already, hey, when you're ready for a service dog, let me know, you know. And so, roger that. So I've got 2 people that are interested. You know, my vet mentioned to me the other day that they had a rescue Belgian Malinois, 9 months or 5 months old, a rescue Malinois, because there are these backyard breeders in Norfolk that they breed them, sell them for X number of dollars. You know, they're probably inbred also, so there could be lots of things wrong with that particular animal. And I asked my wife, would you be interested in getting and this was actually Friday evening, after Maggie's exam. Tara and Madison were talking to me about how they have this service, or how they have these Belgian Malinois puppies, and they gave 3 away already, and the last one, I guess the runt, is still waiting for a home, and if I were interested in bringing one home, and I was like, well, let me ask my wife. And I asked Victoria that evening after Maggie's exam, and we asked Maggie, do you want a brother? You know, and we were like, we're not gonna get another puppy yet, because we don't want a puppy. I don't want to train the dog. It's a lot of work. You know, I don't want to housebreak a dog. I want to be able to have a dog that's already trained and ready to go. You know, and that's what I want. And when a time comes, that's what we'll have. We'll have an animal that's ready to go. You know, problem with inbreeding dogs is they're very likely to have expensive health issues. Indeed, 100% agree. They'll have expensive health issues, and who knows what other baggage they're going to come with also. You know, and we're going to love that dog. You know, we're going to love whoever we bring into the house, and take care of that dog. But it's a lot of work. Oh yeah, and I mean, Maggie was a lot of work also in the sense of I had to maintain her training also, which is fine to do, and I taught her new stuff, you know, from a Schutzen perspective, and I never entered her in any of those competitions, but from a if I were to run away from the house, you know, she can come find me, and she's found me. We've tested it out. Let her run through the woods, come sniffing for me, you know. And very powerful sniffer these dogs have, and which is why they, do what they do. Dogs in general also, and particularly the bloodhounds, right? But yeah, no, and I already knew. I mean, I asked the doc, what the bill would be when we go see the internal medicine. He's like, yeah, at least $1,000, walking out of there, And I'm like, man, I just spent $1,000 with you, and that's just to, for them to tell me that it's cancer, when we already know. Why can't you just say that it is? What do they say? Call a spade a spade, right? We know it's cancer. You guys are doctors. That's what you do. Call it cancer. It's okay. And unfortunately, the dog. It's not like the dog can tell us, yeah, I'm in pain here, right? We can only see what's occurring and make assumptions on that. But all right, let's see where we are at with Fortnite. 73% installed. 73. So almost there. In the meantime, I've got I should probably, where's my email? There it is. I'm waiting for the email to come back for the for payroll so that I can continue working on that and such. But isn't that a cool picture? And that's a blanket. I think it's from Shutterfly. And so Devin, who was my former customer service manager, she moved on to be the general manager for, I think it's called Heartstrings in Tennessee. Strings of Hope, a nonprofit organization. She went to go be the general manager for that, and she moved down there with her husband. And so she and her family actually sent this blanket to me. Amy told me that, Amy told me that she told Devin about that. So cool cat. I looked after a couple of gun dogs when my employer would go on holiday, and they were amazing. You could hide their ball on something the size of a football pitch, and they'd sniff it out in minutes. I know, right? It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool to see them do go to work, you know, and do what they're trained to do. Did you get a new gaming PC? No, JD, I got a new monitor here at work. So I'm here at the office. This is not a gaming PC, although, I mean, it's got a, let's see, what is it on there? I can't read it. EV3A GeForce GTX 1060 GPU in it. This computer right here, oops, turn it around so you can see. This PC that's right here, right? This was built for a tunnel competition a couple years ago. Oops. That was built for a tunnel competition years ago, where we had a need for it. But because we don't do tunnel competitions anymore, my IT guy who built it, he was like, you know, why don't you use it, put it to work? You know, it's just sitting in the closet. I was like, heck yeah, I'll use it. So my boss just bought this ultra-wide monitor here. Whoops. I'm using the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 stand for the first time, really utilizing it. This monitor here, he bought this monitor for me because he swears by it. He's like, this is the way to go. I was like, all right, I'll try it. You know, so he got me one, and I'm installing it for the first time. And of course, my brother, he says, but how does Fortnite look on it? And I said, that is a great question. So I'm installing Fortnite on my work computer right now, just so you can see. Because I'm curious to see. Because, yeah, yes, I am at work. And that's my work PC. And yeah, this is my office here. This is my work office. That picture on the right is the tapestry blanket that some friends put together for us. So that's at home right now. But I guess I can close that out now, you know. But yeah, this is the thing. All right, cool. Let's see here. Payroll. Okay, cool. Is it done? Open. Oh, good. Yes, it is. So I can continue working on that project. Yes, exactly. Just a test. In the interest of science and technology, engineering, and math, I am a STEM educator here, so we need to see, you know, what the resolution looks like. Now, the problem that I have right now with this particular monitor, right, is that I've got two monitors. I've got two monitors, an old one and a new one, right? So, yeah, as you can see, two monitors, right? And this old one, if I unplug it, this allows me to have a resolution of 2560 by 1440. The optimal resolution, according to when I was messing with the settings, was 1440 by 3440 by 1440. You may have to take the graphics down a bit in the game settings with a 1060. All right. Just to, yeah, you know what? Good call, Justin. Thank you. Didn't even think about that. But yeah, I want to see what the resolution or what it looks like. In fact, I might have to unplug this monitor, the old monitor, from it just so I could get a better resolution on the new monitor. And if I wanted to have, you know, the right resolution, maybe I need to upgrade the old monitor as well. Because I was talking to my boss about upgrading both monitors, but he said, get this monitor instead. So he got this one for me. And I'm gonna try it out. But as you can see, everything, it looks flat and stretched out, and I'm not a fan of it yet. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't really put it to work yet. But so what I'll probably end up doing is unplugging this monitor from there. No, I'm not gonna take it home. If I like the way Fortnite looks here, then yeah, I'll probably buy one for home. And it was only 300 bucks, 400 bucks. You know, I put the link to this one in the description. And so I am connected right now, Justin, via HDMI. I use DisplayPort at home. Yeah, do I use DisplayPort at home? Yeah, I use DisplayPort at home on my home PC. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just end up buying one for the house to see what it looks like. And I mean, Amazon, right? I could always return it, or just go to Best Buy, easy to return. Or my wife might like it, and I'll just give it to her. Or if I like it, then maybe I'll get two. You know, but I do have some pretty high-speed monitors at home right now. I mean, they were like, I bought them 2 years ago, and they're like 700 bucks a piece. They're Asus Asus Art monitors. You know, but I'm not using DisplayPort right now. I am using HDMI, Justin. So, yeah. What do you think? Let's see where we are at in the install. Ooh, it's done. Launch. Okay. Battle Eye Launcher. Okay, sure. I don't know what that means, but cool. I want to see what this looks like. Playing Fortnite at work. What do you think, Justin? I'm not playing. I'm testing. You know, I'm a STEM educator, and this is what we do. We test out the our hypotheses. If then statements. If Fortnite looks good on this monitor here at work, then guess what? Then I'll buy one for home. Right? So, all right, let's see. In fact, we can do it like this. And hopefully my battery doesn't crash on me while we're playing. Would you like to automatically apply the best settings for your system? Yes. Okay, yes. Alright, looks okay so far. I got no, oh, you know, I don't have speakers. Do I, where are the, yeah, why aren't my speakers not hooked up? Close, maybe I have it muted. Alright, oh, I do have it muted. Let's see, let's do this. Close. Alright. Skip. This looks awesome. Whatever you got to tell yourself, sir. Yes, indeed. You have the best work environment. You know what, Steven? It's honor system, you know? And while, yeah, I'm testing a video game out right now on my computer here at work, it's one of those things where, I mean, we put in a lot of work and sweat, and if we work a 10-hour day, I don't expect my employees to work an 8-hour day, you know, the next day. If they want to work 6, then work 6, kind of thing. It's honor system, and so I like it that way, because when they want to take off, they take off. When they don't, you know. But yeah, that is wide. That looks pretty cool, huh? Let's see. Fix this. What is the refresh rate? I don't know off the top of my head, Justin, to be honest with you. I mean, right now the settings are at 50 hertz. Let's see here. I did put the link to it in the what do you call it? Here, let's do this. Minimize, close. 1 second. I gotta right click, display settings, and so can you see that now? Advanced scaling. No, back it up. Advanced display settings. So, okay, so right now I'm at 60 hertz. Now, what if I were to unplug this one here to change the thing. Change it in your Windows settings under advanced settings. Well, what's happening is this old monitor is limiting the ability for me to have a higher setup. So I'll have to unplug that. In fact, why don't I do that now? So that's unplugged. Minimize, close, what's this? Minimize, and close that, and maximize. Whoa, where'd it go? There. Maximize. So this thing here, right, it says the optimal resolution for this monitor is 3440 by 1440, 50 hertz, right? And I'm not connected to the other monitor at this time, but check it out. Looks like Hanging with JD is playing. Dope. Right-click display settings. I hear what you're saying, Justin. Advanced display settings down here. So before, the display resolution, the maximum that I could get to before I unplugged the other monitor was not 2560. Was 20. Was 9. It was one of these other ones. I think it was the max was. I forgot what it was. But let's see what this looks like here. 2560 by 1440. Where'd my mouse go? There you go. So this looks good to me. It's not the optimal settings, but it looks good. You know? All right. Let's bring this in a little bit more. And I wonder what it would look like if I were to go live with this monitor the way that says. So let's try that also. YouTube. All right. Let's just do one thing at a time because solo. The Amazon link to this monitor is in the description, Michael. Let's see here. This device is too hot to use. Use the overheating protection settings to improve live stream performance. All right, so my phone is about to overheat for some reason right now. But so if I lose you, we'll catch up later on. But here, let's do this. All right, let's get at this. Maximize the screen. I'm gonna lock my door real quick. Because I'm testing things right now. That's all I'm doing. Yes, that's particularly graphic card is recommended to use the display port if putting. I'll read that here in a second here because I'm in. All right, visit the windmill, and I'm all canted over off to the side also, just for the sake of being able to try this out. But all right, where are we gonna go? Let's just go here. Full screen. This actually looks really good. A little jittery. And I am playing on an older PC also though, so. E. I can't hire her. There you go. Yeah, it's super jittery right now. I don't have any weapons on me. Oh, you know what? I've got to use my frickin'... I can't switch weapons. Someone else killed him. That's funny. Artemis killed that dude. Yeah, this was a mistake. I'm playing build right now? Alright, so I'm even playing something that I shouldn't be playing. Alright, well this looks pretty cool, I think, you know. Artemis got your... Yeah, she did. This looks really good. I'm pretty happy with it, how it looks. Let's do this. Start G. Record the screen. Oh shoot, I gotta... Oh, get out. What's happening? What's happening? Why can't I turn? I'm like not able to control my steering right now. Okay, there it goes. I got my D key back. Alright, let's go find some heals real quick. I know there's some up here at this, what do you call it? But yeah, I can't even, because I'm using this other mouse, it doesn't have the same inputs like I do at home, on my home setup. Alright, so footsteps here also. Oh, that was cool. I just noticed when she does the scanner, she presses like a little clicky click thing to get a scan going. Alright, let's figure out how to... So control... So I'm on my gun. I can't... I'm looking for the button to switch to, what do you call it? My dang thing. It does look sweet. I mean, it's gigantic. Tab. Yeah, I'm trying to use the heals. So this is what I have to do in order to, just for the sake of getting things done right now. Switch that over to my heal button. Oh, now we're in the storm. That's funny. Switch. Let's drive. Let's get out of the storm to right here. But I don't have any medkits on me now anyway, so maybe we can go and talk to Guna and get a medkit over here. But yeah, I can't pick anything up. Oh, I can, oh man, it allowed me to scroll just now. There's someone inside there hiding. Look, you're squatting down. I'm not gonna hire her. I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna get out of the game anyway. Oh no, wait, habit, right? Habit. I was hoping that he'd give me a, what do you call it? But in order for me to switch weapons here at work, I need to do like that, and then let's see if I can get ourselves a little kill action here. There you go. Cool. Yeah. No. Well, it's. I have things set up. I'm using a different mouse, you know, at home. So, it does look cool. All right. Let's see what you guys are talking about here in the thing. And then I'm gonna go back to doing work. So, will I get one for home for gaming? That's the question. All right. Yep. No, I was trying to roll. So my roll down is actually gives me my fifth slot, my slot number 5, which I use for medkit at home. You know, but yeah. Ooh, let's see what's in the item shop. Oops. There we go. Let's see what's in the item shop real quick. All right, got it. Nothing really new that interests me at this time that I can see. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, cool. I'm gonna go back to work here, guys. But yeah, let's see here. I gotta catch up on the chat here. There, guys. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Yes, that particular graphic card is recommended to use the display port if outputting 4K resolution. All right, cool. Roger that, Justin. But my giddy aunt, will you take a butcher's hook at that? It's what? Where'd it go? You know, it's easier if I just go to the computer to do it. So close and confirm, and let's go into the chat this way. That's not the chat. Here. All right. Graphics card recommended to use the display port if outputting 4K resolution. All right, roger that. If anything, I'm going to be playing this at home. So I've got a 3070 or 3080 at home. I forgot. But it doesn't stretch image right. Yeah, it's not stretching the image right. But with the resolution that I have it set to now, it looks perfect because I'm not using the old monitor. You know, so. Take the graphics down. Let's see. Artemis got your back. Indeed. Looks sweet as nuts. Cool cat. The Samsung 49-inch is badass. I would like to get that or the Corsair Ultrawide. Number 4, center mouse. You got a bunch of stuff set up on that side mouse button. Yes. No, I don't have the side mouse button on here. So the mouse that I use is actually a multimedia mouse, I think. It's in the description on my website. I have X, and then I've got 2 buttons here, and then a scroll wheel here also. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is how I have it set up at home. I bet it's expensive though. I could buy a 55-inch telly for 400 lira, pounds. Infinity Gaming Samsung display. Get that one for home, badass. Yes, this one is actually. Let's see here. I click on this link here in the description. It's this. It's this one. So $300. And I'm tempted to get it. Delivery April 28th. But I think this is an older one. You know? It is pretty cool though, huh? I bought the 250G SSD today for nice. Right on. Yeah, I might actually need to get another hard drive just to store all the video that I've been capturing. Okay, let's look at that link, Justin. Let's see here. Check that link I put. Oh snap, dude! What is this? The absolute immersive experience. Dang. Elevate your setup. Yeah, no kidding. $1,000. It's on sale from 300. Dual QHD, HDMI and DP capable cable included. Delivered on Friday. What brand is this? Samsung? I have to plug the phone in because it's dying, which means it's also got to be set up over here now. Do you have one, Justin? I bought $355. Dude, I'm curious to know what it would look like, what Fortnite would look on that one, because it looked pretty darn cool over here. Michael, you know that's called negative reinforcement. I'm seriously thinking about it. Justin, damn you. Add to cart. 3-year protection. Add protection. Proceed to checkout. I'm getting it. That's an amazing monitor. Would pair wonderfully with your graphics card. Yeah, I've got a Justin, look at the specs on my computer. It's on jasonlavarius.com. In fact, the link to my computer is on my in the description below. I'm getting it. I gotta get it. Damn it, Justin. Do I want to send it home or to work? I'm gonna send it home. Use this address. Friday. Sharian. Place your order. That just happened. You know what, dude? I didn't get the DJI Avata 2. I'm not going to either. And so I thought about it. So that's that's my justification. My wife's gonna be like, "What'd you get?" Yeah. Well, I didn't get the Avata 2, which was $1,300. So I'm actually saving $300 by getting this. That's awesome. Heck yeah. I should go buy another gun now also. I've actually been thinking about getting the Glock G26, which is it's a smaller version of the 19 that I'm carrying right now, So to be fair, Justin did the same thing, although I was in the market for a new PC anyway, so it wasn't difficult. That is one of the top of the line monitors, so you will be very satisfied. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it, man. That's so awesome. And that's so funny. But Michael, I'm not just hilarious. I'm Lavarius. Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Man, dude, it's Wednesday. Man, they didn't have next day delivery either, so I would have done it too. But Amazon, that just happened. All right, guys, I gotta get back to work here and do some work. I've got one more task that I was waiting to do. They finally sent me the email to get it done with. So, all right. I've been wanting to buy something, you know, for a while too. So I'm glad that I did. Exactly. Hey man, nothing wrong with living little. I broke down and bought the Air 3. Heck yeah, man. You know, why not, right? Why not? And maybe I will eventually get the Avata 2 anyway. Because why not, right? Yeah, I get it Friday. And so, yes, I'll be doing another live unboxing of that, and we'll play some Fortnite. So, I'll be getting on Fortnite here probably after I eat dinner tonight in about 4 hours from now. So yes, we'll be an unboxing incoming as well. So stay tuned for that. 240 hertz too. It will look amazing. Heck yeah. And you know what? If my brother is still on, this is all his fault because he's the one that was like, well, how does Fortnite look on it? And then we got into it. And here you are, Justin. Justin, what else should I buy? The 6090? You know that's out already. You know they've already developed that. They probably have them all the way out to like freaking way legit graphics cards. Do I need to upgrade my graphics card too then? If I'm getting this monitor? My son just got a 3080 Ti 3080 Ti for his gaming computer. But he primarily plays Rainbow Six. He doesn't play Fortnite like I play Fortnite. But thank you very much for that recommendation, Justin. I appreciate you, bro. I can't wait also. I wonder how it will look when I live stream it also. If it will be all stretched out or if it'll be the regular screen, you know. Or if it'll just crop what it needs to crop. So, interesting. We're going to find out. And can I use that along with my other monitors also? Because, I mean, the other monitors I have were like $700 a piece. You know, that I know I'm not taking full advantage of the coloriness of it all, but yeah. No, you will not. Those cards are still top notch. Right on. Thanks, brother. All right, I got to finish off payroll. I got that email in, so I will catch you guys later on. Thanks for hanging out, and have a great day, everyone. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. See ya. Let's see here. And end the live stream. Where are you here? And end. Alright, end. Cool. Where's my coffee? Here.